What is up, LGs? My name is VTR, and welcome back to yet again another movie review. I'm just taking my hat off. What's up, LGs? My name is VTR, and welcome back to another movie review. And today we're going to be reviewing, finally, getting around to another horror movie. We're going to be reviewing, finally, a series I've been wanting to tackle on the channel forever. And that is Friday the 13th. Now, I was going to put my full-on Jason costume on for this review, but I figured since this movie Jason isn't in the first movie, I thought maybe not. I could have put a sweater on or something for Pamela Voorhees, but... And if you guys don't know, I've been reacting to the kill counts of this film series on my channel. I've been saying in those kill counts, I need to go back and review these movies. I watch them and review them on the channel, and it's been on my radar for so long. So I learned, before I actually review the movie itself, I learned a few things about the movie that I didn't know before, by doing a little research after I reviewed the movie. The director was actually a previous porn director. Did not know that. That's very interesting, and says a lot about the franchise. And the movie was actually, the title came up before the idea for the movie ever was. And it got picked up before it got greenlit before there was even a movie script even made, which is crazy. But no, the movie, so Friday the 13th is about this camp that these teenagers go to, and basically people wind up getting killed, and we learn stuff from the past and everything. And we learned stuff. That's basically what I can say. Like, spoilers. But if you're a horror fan and you haven't seen Friday the 13th at this point, like, what are you doing with your life? Like, it's one of the most iconic horror franchises ever. There's a lot of them. There's probably someone in the comments and like, why are you reviewing it right now? It took you this long to review it. You know how long it took me to review the Child's Play movies? You know how long it took me to review The Leprechaun? How long it took me to review Saw? Which are three franchise, the Purge, those as well. And Final Destination. I reviewed. Those are the three main horror franchises I've reviewed, I do believe. The Leprechaun, Child's Play, Saw, Final Destination, and The Purge. Those are the ones that I know off the top of my head I've reviewed, like the big series. But Friday the 13th, this is one of the movies that I legitimately remember having fond memories of, remember it being a really great horror movie, but I realized I actually never went back and looked at it since I started reviewing movies, at least not, and thought about reviewing it. And this movie is something else. Like, not even... It's crazy, because this movie is a completely different movie than I remember. Well, I knew that the fact that the killer was not Jason in this one, and there's a lot of stuff that I don't know if it's just because it's older, or if it's just like, there's just stuff I don't like about the movie. It's just, there's a lot of stuff in it that, that really blows my mind, in looking back at this movie and reviewing it. I want to start off with one thing that you always do, is the kills. Now, I'm going to let you guys know, I actually watched this movie on AMC, because my dad got cable again, and it was on there. I was like, oh, so I'm going to watch it. Thing is, though, I didn't like doing that because the fact that the kills were edited out, basically, I guess to meet TV regulations, I guess, I don't know. Which is weird because we get The Walking Dead on that show all the time, but I don't know. On my channel, not show. That's besides the point. So I had to, after watching the movie, I had to go look on YouTube, yes, I know, and find the actual kills so I can talk about the kills in the movie. Which, the kills are pretty decent for the budget this has. Like, you can pretty much tell most of them are fake. but they're still some of the most iconic. Like the one where Kevin Bacon, I believe it is in this movie, where he gets stabbed through the throat with the arrow. That's a very iconic kill. And spoilers, Pamela Voorhees' decapitation. That's pretty iconic for this franchise. And I noticed there's a lot of was more off-screen kills than I remembered. So that was a little bothersome. The characters themselves are pretty decent. They're not. We don't haven't gotten to the full-on. These are just characters that are looking to bone. Yeah, that happens in this movie, but there's only one couple that does it. And so that's good. I don't know if it was just because I watched it on AMC, but there wasn't really any nudity in the first one. I don't think there was. From what I remember in the past, there really being nudity in the first one, which I'm completely good with because I hate unnecessary nudity. But in this movie, though, some scenes seem very drawn out for no reason. There's one scene where literally our final girl is making coffee. It's almost like a 2-minute scene of just her making coffee. I'm like, what is the point of this scene being that long? It was legit something that was bothering me the whole time watching that scene. I was like, why is this scene taking this long? But I do like that. I kind of do like that. Don't show it's still a mystery who this murderer is the whole time, and I guess it gives you a mystery. But it's also, since it's the first film in the franchise, there's no reason to make it a mystery. But I do get not revealing your killer. That's a big thing that horror movies did, especially back then. And it's something that I really enjoyed. I had to mention that this movie was inspired by Halloween, which is a movie I have reviewed on this channel. Go check out that review if you haven't. It was a while ago. I want to say 2 years ago. I reviewed it the year Halloween 2018 came out. But I still haven't reviewed the second one. I need to do that. But Friday the 13th is one of those horror movies that sits well with me, but at the same time it doesn't. There are scenes that are drawn out, legit, and I guess I'm not gonna criticize the sound design or anything like that because it is old, so I'm not really gonna criticize that at all. There is some enjoyable moments when it's just the teens. There's this scene that I found a little entertaining when the dude pretends to drown and just so he can get a kiss from this, or so he can kiss this girl. That was neat. I liked that. It shows some of these are actual people, and some people do that weird stuff. But the thing is, the movie is filmed pretty. There's one scene where it's shaky cam, and I'm not a big fan of shaky cam in any movies. Even though it's and the first two kills in the movie are just very bare bones, and there's not much for it. Now something I want to bring up about the movie is the fact that some people are confused about the one scene in this movie. The fact that when the final girl gets pulled under the water by Jason and then wakes up, a lot of people are confused that's did that actually happen? Or from what I know, that did not actually happen. That was a dream or a vision or something like that. But she thinks it's real and everything. Because a lot of people don't know this, but Jason didn't die when he drowned. He survived somehow. This movie is very interesting. But it's not as good as I remember it being. It's actually weaker than I remember. I don't know if that's because I was younger when I saw this movie before or what. Or I didn't look at movies with a critical mind or anything like that, but it's just this movie didn't sit the best with me at points, mostly because some scenes are drawn out, but the kills are decent. Most of the characters are pretty likable. And I enjoyed it for what it is. So to give this movie a rating, I'm gonna have to give it like a 3. No, not a 3. About a 3.5 out of 5 actually. I feel like that's fair. I know there are better movies down the road. So I'm looking forward to reviewing more of these movies. Gonna try to get around Halloween soon. I want to try to get the entire Halloween franchise reviewed before the end of October. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!